The following podcast is a part of RadioMisfits.com.
The Bugman, eerie figure of the night, has become a legendary figure in the life of the teeming metropolis, righting wrongs and bringing justice where it has never been before. And now, on one fog-draped evening, we find ourselves in the study of billionaire pesticide magnate Bob Finger, who is in reality Bugman, visiting with a fellow businessman, one Barry Tinkleton.
Well, Barry, I appreciate you giving me first dibs on a bid for your company, but...
Actually, you're not the first one I went to, Bob. You're actually the last one on my list. I've quickly run out of options.
Well, then I guess you've run out of them all. Because,
what?
I'm going to have to turn you down on this. I mean, the state your business is in, it's just not worth the asking price.
But Bob, I'm desperate here.
Yeah, well, Barry, let that be a lesson to you not to just go burning through all of your capital, you know? Look, even if you were to reduce the price, I still wouldn't be interested. I mean, after all, I don't know anything about the suppository industry.
But I could act as a consultant and help you turn it around so that you could sell it for a profit. Come on.
Your counsel? Come on. If you had any actual sense, you would have avoided this whole disaster, or at the very least turned it around on your own. No thanks.
Damn it, Bob. I had to spend all that money because I'm sick. Terribly sick.
Well, no argument there.
No, you don't understand. It's a debilitating terminal illness. It's gut-rightitis.
What?
Yes, it was discovered by this new physician I've recently been seeing. He discovered I had it, and shortly afterwards I began to show the symptoms. You see, he's Dr. Humphrey Choad.
What?
An alternative medicine physician who's the only one who has the treatment for this condition. But it's horribly expensive. So it cost me damn near everything I've got in order to acquire the treatments. But now I'm running out of cash. I'm desperate. If I don't pay him, I won't get my next treatment. I'm desperate. You've got to help.
Sounds like you fell for a scam, Barry. Did it ever occur to you to get a second opinion?
Well,
Jeez Louise.
No.
Why don't you just go home, sleep it off, and... try not to be so stupid next time.
Bob, I don't think you understand.
What the hell? Oh, jeez.
Oh, the pain. It's the symptoms, I tell you.
Nasty. Oh, God, the stench.
God.
Look, Barry, run along home. I don't want that shit on the floor. Jeez. Oh, man, you come into a man's house and you shit your pants? God damn it, get the hell out of here.
But anyway, about an hour later...
God, stench is still hanging around, despite all the windows I opened. I'm going to have this place fumigated. Good Lord. It's the bug phone. God damn it, now they even got me saying it. I mean, it's the Crimson Cicada phone. It can only mean that Captain Hairy Thighs needs the services of the Crimson Cicada. Hello, Captain Thighs. This is the Crimson Cicada.
Hey, Bugman, listen, we got a hostage situation over at the Penthouse Picadillo Club. Some crazy guy went in there and is demanding all the cash and valuables from the clientele at the club. Well, it's all pretty iffy on whether or not the SWAT team can handle it, and I just thought if you flew by and doused him with those bug bombs of yours that knocks everybody unconscious, that might just wrap it up. So, why don't you just head over here and handle that, huh?
Very well, Captain Thighs. Prepare your men for the soon arrival
we really
of
appreciate
the Crimson Cicada.
And soon can be seen over the skyline of Gothic City the Volkswagen Beetle-style bugmobile soaring through the foggy, misty night as it approaches the Peccadillo Club.
You in there, release your hostages now, or suffer the wrath of
Let's
the
forget it,
Crimson
Bugman!
Cicada.
Either I get paid or we all go down in flames!
Well, have it your way, dumbass. Bombs away.
And soon the hovering bugmobile fires 2 bug bombs that easily smash through the glass walls of Club Peccadillo, filling the entire property in a cloud of bug bomb smoke that contains powerful narcotic gas that renders everyone within into unconsciousness. Well, after the police have secured the area, Bugman discusses the scene with Police Captain Harry Thighs.
Damn, what a mess. And that stench. Whew. Well, that's not as a result of my bug bombs, Captain Thighs. It's possible that some of the hostages here, out of fear, released as they passed out.
What? No. The source of the stench is the perpetrator. He's been crapping his pants since this all went down.
What?
Yeah. My officers have got him secured over there at the bar, where he's still tooting his horn.
Wait, is that Barry Tinkleton?
Huh? Oh, yeah. The suppository guy.
Holy shit!
Yeah. Oh, good God. His guts just exploded out of his ass.
You'd better have the area quarantined, Captain Thighs, and have your men decontaminated. Who knows what ungodly pathogens reside within that residue of blood and poo.
Meanwhile, across town in his home, watching all of this on the TV news, is one Dr. Humphrey Choad.
So, poor Barry Tinkleton could not come up with the necessary funds to continue my services. No matter, for I have plenty more wealthy clients hooked on my treatments for their so-called illness. However, the interference of this costumed interloper Bugman is quite disturbing. Therefore, I must move to set a trap for Bugman in order to eliminate his potential threat.
This is Nightly News Nightly with Richard Shake. Good evening. I'm Richard Shakeshaft. Tonight, our top story concerns an apparent outbreak of a mysterious illness that results in the symptoms of chronic violent flatulence, and in some cases has already resulted in death. Adding to the mystery is an apparent common factor in that all of the victims of this bizarre ailment tend to be people of the upper income bracket. Further confounding the investigation into this strange epidemic is that most of the patients are not forthcoming with doctors. Furthermore, it's now becoming possibly a matter for law enforcement in that
I'm sorry, oh no, not the symptoms, not now, oh Lord,
We are currently experiencing technical difficulties. Please stand by.
Well, that's pretty typical. Nothing but pure shit on TV. Huh? Why, it's the Crimson Cicada phone. It appears once again Captain Harry Thighs has need of the Crimson Cicada. Hello, Captain Thighs.
Yeah, hey, Bugman. Now listen, we received this anonymous tip concerning this weird epidemic the city's going through. With all the violent farting and all that. Well, they won't talk to us. They left the message to be heard only by you. So I'm going to need you to come on down to the office and see if we can get to the bottom of that.
Very well, Captain Thighs. I'll be there momentarily. As always, you can count on the Crimson
Great.
Cicada.
Thanks, Bugman. I'll see you there.
And soon Bugman makes the trip over to Police Precinct 69, which houses the office of one Captain Harry Thighs. And using his uncanny ability to scale walls much like a bug, Bugman climbs several stories to the window of said Captain Thighs' office.
What the hell's that noise? What? Holy shit, Bugman. What are you doing in the window? Well, I'm scaling the wall to your office window. Yeah, here, let me give you a hand there. There you go. You could have just taken the elevator. Because simply using an elevator would not require my bug-like abilities. Yeah, but we're, 50 stories up, and climbing up the wall is going to take quite an amount of effort because gravity and all, and might be a little difficult to do when you're, carrying a little extra load. Well, you wanted to see me about something? Yeah, the anonymous message. It's an odd setup here. Apparently, the message will only be delivered upon hearing that, what you call it, that weird noise you make sometimes. My cicada call. Yeah, that. Very well. Let's see what this message has to say. Yeah, sure. It's all set up. Yeah. You can speak in this mic. All right. Oh, just to be safe, Captain Thighs, you might want to put some earplugs in, as my cicada call can be painful in some instances. Oh, yeah. All right, here goes. Oh, man, so annoying. Oh, I cracked the screen. Damn it. Oh. Wait a minute. It's working. The message is playing. As the anonymous message plays, it comes across sounding like strange, weird, scratchy noises, indecipherable to Captain Harry Thighs. However, to the bug-like abilities of Bugman, who is able to understand the language of insects, he understands the message.
Bugman, if you're hearing this, I need your help. My name is Flaccid Pantyways, and I am the victim of this horrible epidemic. But unlike everyone else, I've discovered the true culprit behind this horrible sickness, which is being used as a plot of extortion. But I can't trust anyone but you, Bugman, because this villain has connections all throughout the city government, and you're the only one I can trust for help. And I don't have much time as the violent flatulence is getting worse. I need your help as soon as possible. I can deliver all the evidence you need to take this monster down. I'm at my home at the Poopstool Apartments, room 31. Please hurry. Oh. What the hell was that? I couldn't make heads or tail out of that gibberish. That's because it was specifically coded for my ears only. It appears this witness is so paranoid he can't trust law enforcement. No offense intended for present company, of course. None taken, so what did he have to say? That'll have to remain confidential, Captain Thighs, as this individual took me into his confidence. But the short of it is, he wants to meet with me in order to reveal evidence that will lead to the villain behind this rash of violent flatulence. I just figured that was some sort of stomach flu going around.
No, there's a sinister hand behind all of this, and it's up to me to take him down. I don't know, Bugman. Sounds like it could be a trap. We're gonna need backup on this. Sorry, old friend. But as I said, this individual took me into his confidence. Therefore, I must go it alone. Yeah, whatever, but I don't take the window. Use the elevator. If you crawl down the wall back to your car, by the time you get there and it turns out to be a trap, you'll be so out of breath you won't be able to defend yourself. Well, yeah, all right.
And so, after Bugman gets back to his Bugmobile, which lifts off over the skyline of the city, he finds himself hovering over Poop Stool Apartments building and finds one of the windows of room 31 open, as if to invite him in.
Mr. Pennywaist. Mr. Pennywaist. It's me, the Crimson Wait, that room. There's a light under the door. Must be ever cautious, lest this is indeed a trap, as Captain Thighs feared. All right, here goes. Mr. Pennywaist, are you in here? Oh, God, the stench! Oh, man, there's shit everywhere. My God, that must be Pennywaist's corpse. What's left of it on the toilet. Looks like he suffered the ultimate outcome of this horrible, violent, flatulent disease. It appears I've arrived too late.
On the contrary, you
What?
arrived just in time to receive the message from the boss. And here it is. So much for the Bugman. Alright, boys. We just grab an ankle and drag this sack of shit to the balcony and throw him over. And let the sidewalk take it.
Yeah, splat!
Got to act fast, but so overwhelmed by the pain. Pretty sure the body armor held off 2 of the shots, but the third one went into my ass. Oh, God, it hurts. Oh, got to concentrate. Activate the Bugmobile remote control. Oh, no. They're dragging me forward to the window. Got to stick to the floor.
Come on, Lou. Damn it. Hey, his hands are sticking to the floor.
Yeah, that's why they call him Bugman.
What the hell? God damn it, you idiots. Do I have to tell you how to do everything? Stomp his fingers till they're broken up enough so he can't hold on to the floor. Oh, yeah. Yeah, unstick those mitts, Bugman.
Oh, damn it.
He's loose.
Yeah? Who are you waiting
no.
for?
Oh,
Drag
no.
his ass out the window and drop him.
No.
All right, here you go.
What the hell?
Hey, he fell on top of the Bugmobile.
Oh, I forgot that damn thing can fly.
Well, don't just stand there and shoot him off that thing.
Oh, shit. Managed to get inside.
Now the tables have turned. I'll simply unleash the full arsenal of the Bugmobile on these malcontents.
And so, using his amazing Bugmobile, Bugman returns fire on the bug.
Whoops. I can't afford to turn them all into ground beef. I'll save the big one, as he seems to be the leader anyway. And I can take this opportunity to return the favor by shooting him in the ass with a tracer. Right on target. Now I've got to find medical attention for my injuries.
And soon we find ourselves in the basement of the Finger Pesticide Company, where Bugman receives medical treatment from his good friend and confidant, and this happens to be the general manager of Bob Finger's Finger Pesticide Company, one Smedley Johnson, who is the only one who knows that Bugman is in reality his boss, Bob Finger.
Hold still, goddammit. You think I want to be stitching up your ass? Shit, you should have gone to the hospital if you wanted better treatment than this.
No, Smedley. That would endanger the revelation of my secret identity. But this horrific indignation shall not go unavenged. as I will seek justice against these thugs who did this to me. Well, and only one of them, since the other two are splattered all over the walls at that place, the Pennywaste's apartment. But nevertheless, I shall endeavor to seek justice.
Yeah, well, I don't think you're going to be seeking nothing for a while. You're going to have to be sitting your burning ass on ice pack.
Very well. Then I'll have to seek justice in a week or two.
Well, anyway, about 2 weeks later, in the basement of the home of one Dr. Humphrey Choad.
Gee, boss, some of these patients of yours, they all paid up, but their asses are still exploding.
Yes, it appears that my viral concoction has developed a resistance to the treatment, which is a challenge to be sure, all the more fascinating. And if we lose a few patients, not to worry, there's plenty more to infect and exploit.
Yeah, well, if you say so. In the meantime, I was hoping you could help me out with something. I got this bug-shaped thing stuck in my ass. I was wondering if you could get it out.
Wait, bug-shaped thing? Oh no, you idiot! Oh no, that sound! It's him! It's Bugman!
What? But that's impossible. How can he find us?
Oh, you stupid idiot. He tracked you here through that bug in your ass.
And without further ado, the Bugmobile fires several missiles onto the home of one Dr. Humphrey Choad, reducing it to a flaming pile of burning embers. And soon, after the smoke is cleared, the Bugmobile comes to a land as Bugman investigates the aftermath.
There's the corpse of the bastard who shot me in the ass. Well, who's laughing now, tough guy? A fitting end for his kind. Although the mystery remains. What was he doing here in the home of this, what was his name again? Oh yeah, Dr. Humphrey Choad. Wait a minute. That name. Why does it sound familiar? Of course. That's the name Pennywaste told me about. Some doctor who was treating him for this flatulent illness. My God. Could it be that Dr. Choad was behind the whole thing? But there's no evidence of his corpse. It probably evaporated in the explosion or something. God, I'm tired. Here comes the sirens. I'd probably better move on. I'm sure this wraps it all up. Yeah, I guess I'll just go home.
But is this truly the end of the evil Dr. Humphrey Choad? Maybe we'll find out in another exciting episode of Bugman!
Hey, you want some more Nailsin stuff? Well, who doesn't?
Well, sometimes I don't.
Oh, no one cares what you think, Lefty.
That's not true.
Anyway, if you want some more Nailsin stuff, you head over to the Nailsin ratings.
That's ratings. Ratings.
I know how to say it. You head over to the nailsinratings.locals.com. There's all kind of extra goodies and Nailsin stuff there.
That's right, Red. There's all kind of artwork and all kind of audio stories that he posts there and stuff. And then links to his YouTube videos and those other nasty video platforms like right-wing places like Rumble, which you should never watch. You can just get it on YouTube, so don't even bother with that.
You can do whatever you want.
Oh, yeah, they need direction.
No, they don't. They're no, they'll decide for themselves.
Shut up, Red, damn it. But there's also, like his artwork and stuff. And then there's this poor man Mystery Science Theater treatment of old public domain movies of the sci-fi and horror genre. You can check that out.
Yeah, but you gotta be a super supporter then and subscribe. And you do that and you help out old Mr. Nailsin to bring you more stuff of his Nailsin, stuff.
Well, yeah, that's okay. That's good enough, I guess.
You're damn right. So head over to nailsinratings.locals.com.
Well, you almost lost it there.
Shut up, Lefty.
So anyway, there you go, folks. Head over to nailsinratings.locals.com and get yourself some more Nailsin goodies.
Bugman, the mysterious masked menace to the criminal underworld, is in reality Bob Finger, billionaire pest control magnate, relaxes comfortably at his plush penthouse apartment when suddenly he hears a ring at his door.
It's about goddamn time.
Good evening, Mr. Finger. Are you ready for me to make use of my fingers to do the magic on your body?
So, you must be Miss Glory Hole. Let's see. Your picture on the site must be, a little old. Jeez. Look like you shriveled up like a prune here. But anyway, I guess, you're here, so might as well get to it.
As you wish, Mr. Finger. Do you want a back rub, a full body massage, or cut to the chase and get right to the ending?
Whoa. Straight to the point, huh? Well, sure, why not? I got the table set up back here.
No need, Mr. Finger. I can drop to my knees right here.
Oh,
just let me open your robe. Oh, well, looks like you're rising to the occasion already.
Whoa. Yeah, that's... man, that's good. By the way, Glory, did you ever work with another girl by the name of Holly Jolly?
No.
Oh, hey. Grip's a little rough there. Could you relax it a bit? Hey, what are you doing? Oh.
I am trying to rip your scrotal sack off so that you will bleed
What
out.
the hell? What kind of happy ending is that?
I did not say it would be happy. All that did would be an ending. Your ending, Mr. Finger.
What? Stronger than she looks. Oh, can't break her grip. Only one chance.
Driven to panic by his inability to free his scrotal sack from the stealing grip of the unusually strong harlot, Bob Finger, who is in reality Bugman, gives out his sonic bug scream.
Oh, that god-awful noise. Can't stand it. Losing concentration. Can't maintain grip. Losing consciousness.
There. She passed out. Oh, thank God. Oh, God, the pain. What the hell was this all about? Oh, damn it.
Good help's hard to find these days. What the hell? She's bleeding from her ears. I didn't think I could do that much damage. Perhaps due to the close quarters. Wait a minute. What is this? Some sort of device coming out of her ear. Interesting. This bears further investigation. I've got to get her down to the bug hole. But first, I'm gonna need to get an ice pack for my balls.
And so Bob Finger, who is in reality Bugman, takes the woman down to his secret lair, the bug hole, and summons his general manager of his pest control company and close confidant, Smedley Johnson, who's the only one who knows that Bob Finger is in reality Bugman.
Holy shit.
This is some serious, sophisticated nanotechnology that came out of that bitch's ears. And I recognize it as nanotechnology, because I seen this shit on the Discovery Channel.
Then there's more to this than meets the eye. Or the ears, as it were.
No doubt about it. You know, Mr. Finger, I guess I owe you an apology.
An apology? For what?
Well, I just assumed you'd call this hoe up to your room to get yourself a handy. But I guess you were doing your own investigation and the rash of murders of wealthy businessmen around town found dead on the ground next to the dead corpse of the hoe that murdered them and then killed themselves. I'm guessing this technology must be used to send signals directly to the brain to hypnotize them into becoming assassins.
Exactly right, Smedley. I knew by putting myself out as bait, as dangerous as that could be. I could find a clue to the true culprit. And with these devices, we have the smoking gun.
We now find ourselves outside the small offices of Trollops, an escort service that provides female companionship for its patrons. And inside we find the owner and president of Trollops working late into the night, one grimy bagsplat.
Yeah, that's right. Our Goyles are the best in the biz, and they'll accompany you to whatever event you want. You can show them off, and everything's confidential. You can even introduce them as your Goyle friend, however you want to go with it, you know. And, oh, yeah. They'll even just come to your place and stay with you for a while. Yeah. As for any deals between you and the lady, that's between the two of you, and that's not the concern of Trollops, you understand. But our ladies are readily available for companionship that you would enjoy. Of course, an evening is standard, but a weekend package, well, let me go into the details with you. What in the world is that noise? Listen, sir, hang on a minute. I've got a situation here, and I'll get right back to you as soon as I can. The hell is that? What? What the hell?
Bag splat. Prepare for
no.
the wrath of the Crimson
Bugman!
Cicada.
Oh shit, I gotta get out of here.
Just where do you think you're going, Bag Splat?
Yeah, not so smug now with your belly full of lead, eh?
It's not fun.
Oh, no.
When my suit is armored, you idiot. Now it's my turn with my gun, the Bug Stinger.
What?
Suddenly, the world goes blank for one grimy bagsplat until he hears an unwelcome and yet familiar voice.
Bag Splat. Bag Splat.
What? Oh, damn it, it's you. What is this? Why am I cuffed to my own chair?
Don't play stupid, Bag Splat. You know exactly what this is about. Especially concerning these two little doohickeys.
What are those, earbuds?
Not exactly. They're specific nanotechnological devices for mind control.
What? I get out of here.
Oh, I'll leave, Bag Splat, just as soon as you stop playing stupid and fess up to the reality that you know damn good and well these simple earbuds are actual mind control devices used to turn your hookers into assassins.
What? That's crazy. And besides, I resent that, calling my ladies hookers. I run a legitimate establishment for the services of companionship, and anything else you heard is, well, just scandalous rumor. And I mean, as far as, you know, these devices, what do I look like? A mad scientist? Get real. How could a guy like me ever create something like hypnopods?
Is that the true name of these technological wonders?
I don't know what you're talking about. I want my lawyer.
You'll need a doctor if you don't start changing your tune, Bag Splat.
I ain't got no song to sing, Bugman.
Very well. Perhaps you need a little inspiration. Some inspiration from the Bug Stinger.
What? No. All right. Oh, jeez. All right, God damn it. You monster. I got those things from Professor William Strokerod.
Strokerod, eh?
He came in with some song and dance that these things could, you know, make the Goyles more inclined to perform extracurricular activities. That's all I know.
You expect me to believe that's all you know? That somehow you never noticed that several of your clients turned out dead, along with your girls?
Dude, what, really? Gee, that's news to me, you know, now you mentioned it, we are understaffed. Okay, I guess that explains it. I thought you were smarter than that, Bag Splat. Looks like you need a little more inspiration. No, you don't understand, I can't say anymore. Yeah, I mean, oh no. Oh no, no, not that. No.
What the hell?
Oh, shit. Oh, man.
Huh. I guess I totally scared the shit out of him. My God, what a mess. There's something familiar about this. But it escapes my mind at the moment. I guess I'd better call 911 to send an ambulance for him. In the meantime, I'm going to track down this Professor William Strokerod, because odds are he's the true mastermind behind this apparent harem of death.
So now we find ourselves at a small laboratory on the campus of Smeg Tech Community College, where Professor William Strokerod is working in the lab with a student. All right, Sally. Do you have the buds in place?
Yes, Professor, but, there's a slight high-pitched whine in the... Is that normal?
Oh, yes. You see, that's the buds in the process of making contact with your brainwaves.
My brainwaves?
Oh, yes. You see, the buds have to communicate with your brainwaves and sort of learn its language so that they can rewrite it to program you to obey my every command.
Wait, what? Hey, I didn't sign up for this. What's going
It's
on?
a little late for that, Sally. Once I hit this button, like so, from my remote control, it's locked in. And soon, within a few seconds, the process will be complete. You see, before, the buds had to remain inside, but these new buds, once they finish their work, I won't need them anymore. You'll be permanently reprogrammed. Obey my every command. Let's get started. Sally, can you hear me?
Yes, Professor.
Sally, you don't have to call me Professor anymore. How about you call me, Master?
Yes, Master.
Okay. Sally, it's rather warm in here. You might want to get more comfortable by removing all your clothes.
Yes, Master.
Look at that. Look at that. Look at those. Oh, yeah. Now, Sally, I gotta... Damn, what's that noise? What the hell is that? How about, get on your knees, Sally, and...
Yes, Master.
Damn, that noise, what is that? Oh, no!
Don't make any false moves, Professor Strokerod.
What's going on?
Lest you tell
Oh,
us.
my clothes!
Oh, God!
Professor,
Bugman!
Bugman, what's
Yeah,
going on?
I'm Bugman, all right? Fine, I'm Bugman.
What?
Stupid idiot.
Sally, you've recovered.
Yeah, well, my clothes haven't.
How
Where
could-
are they? Jeez, what's going on
Must
here?
have been
Damn
the
it.
interference of Bugman's weird bug-like scream.
Wait,
It's not weird.
Bugman's
Somehow
scream made me naked?
Undid the earbuds control.
So, Professor, you admit that you are indeed the man behind the brainwashing earbuds.
What?
Brainwashing earbuds. Wait a minute, now I remember. You bastard! You tried to brainwash my mind for your sick, perverted desires.
Yeah,
You
whatever.
asshole.
God damn it. Here, this tranquilizer dart will take care of you.
What?
Here,
No.
this
Oh
should
my
never
God,
shut
Sally!
up.
Listen, Bugman, this isn't what it looks like.
Don't. Listen, Professor, I don't give a rat's ass about whatever extracurricular, extra credit, after class shenanigans you and your slutty teacher's pet were getting into.
What?
No.
Well,
What I'm interested in,
are the murders.
Murders? I don't know what you're talking about.
Don't waste my time, Professor. Bagsplat already spilled the beans, among other things, about the whole plan to brainwash prostitutes into becoming deadly assassins of wealthy businessmen.
Assassins? That was his plan? Oh my god.
His plan? Oh, let me guess. You're trying to throw Bagsplat under the bus. How convenient, since he's already dead.
Dead? But Bagsplat's dead?
Well, I'm no doctor, but when your guts explode out of your ass, well...
What?
Your odds of surviving are slim to none.
His ass exploded? Then that means he killed Bagsplat to keep him silent. Oh my god.
Okay, I'll bite, Professor. Who's the real culprit here? Who killed Bagsplat, and who's the real mastermind behind this whole insidious plot?
Well, of course someone else is responsible. I wouldn't commit murder. I mean, I was extorted into this because, well, there's certain habits that I have that this individual knew about, and if it got out, it would be horribly embarrassing for me.
Well, you're facing far more serious consequences than embarrassment, Professor, unless you start naming names.
What? No, are you out of your mind? You saw what he did to Bagsplat? I can't. Oh no!
What the hell?
No!
Oh, man!
I didn't say anything.
You.
No, please,
Oh,
no!
nasty.
All right.
Just give me a name. Hurry! Give me a name.
The real mastermind it's Dr. Choad.
Oh, God. Not again. Oh, jeez. Well, it just goes to show. Evil is full of shit. So, this stroke ride guy was the one behind all this brainwashing of prostitutes. That's right, Captain Thighs. That is indeed him. Along with the rest of them. All over the floor. Yeah. About that, well, I guess I shouldn't be too surprised when, you superheroes enter the picture. Typical crime scene would get stranger and stranger, but, well, I wouldn't have expected them to be this messy, and especially here lately. It seems like a continuing theme of crime scenes being, well, shitty. It's funny you should mention that, Captain Thighs.
No, not
as
really.
I was suddenly finding myself a bit almost overwhelmed by a sensation of deja vu. Because despite all clear physical evidence leading to Professor Strokerod, in his dying words, he claimed there was yet another culprit, mastermind, if you will, behind this recent string of murders. But before he could give the name, his ass exploded. I see. But I gotta admit, the only thing this scene gives me a sensation of any deja vu would be the scenes left behind by the people who succumbed to that weird outbreak of gut-rightitis. But there can't be a connection. I mean, after all, he's dead. Who's dead? Well, the evil mastermind behind gut-rightitis, one Dr. Humphrey Choad. Oh, yeah, I guess I forgot to tell you about that, Captain Thighs. Yeah, that outbreak wasn't natural. It was concocted by this evil bastard who was extorting money from the people he infected with this, his own virus that he made. But I thought he was dead because, I blew his house up and everything. You did what? Oh, he was totally evil, so it's perfectly fine. But, well, the only corpse I found afterwards was his henchman, so I look okay. I was a little tired and I had to move on to other things. I probably should have done a better search. I just assumed he evaporated in the explosion, but I guess not. Wait a minute. Yeah, now that you mention it, I do recall.
fire department reporting on a Choad house being totally destroyed. They really didn't know why. And there was a corpse. It was assumed that was Dr. Choad. Well, no, despite being horribly charred, I could recognize some articles of clothing as his henchmen. Yeah, well, you probably should have mentioned that sooner. The property does bear further investigation. Well, there's not much left of the property. It's just a charred ruin. But, well, I'll get some guys over there. But in the meantime, I've got to deal with sanitation to come clean up this shithole. I understand, Thighs. Come to think of it, I don't know why we were discussing the case here in the midst of all this filth. We could have done this outdoors. But in the meantime, while you're bogged down in, well, this, and waiting for sanitation, I am under no obligations. I can get to the Choad property within mere minutes, thanks to the Bugmobile.
And soon, Bugman does exactly that. He hops in his amazing Bugmobile and takes to the skies, and soon arrives at the property, or what's left of it anyway, of Dr. Humphrey Choad.
Thighs wasn't kidding. There's hardly anything left. Nothing but charred rubble. Oh, well, I guess there's really no point coming here at all. I guess I'll have to do some other investigation on where Choad might have gotten to, if he survived at all. I don't know. Ow! What the hell? A little rock hit me. What the hell? Where did it come from? Oh, another one! It's coming from this direction. Somewhere in the center of all this rubble. What's this? It looks like someone's left a message on this piece of wood. It says, "Look here, stupid. Signed, H.C." H.C.? What? Ah!
Suddenly, the ground gives way underneath Bugman's feet as he plummets into darkness and unconsciousness.
What happened? I know. I remember now. I fell. I don't know where I am. What? Tied to this chair. What?
Wait a minute. Something's not right. There isn't the typical amber tint from my goggles.
Oh, that's right, Bugman. That's because you're not wearing your goggles. As I've removed your mask, Bugman. Or should I say, Bub Finger?
What? Oh, shit. Well, there's no sense in cowering in the shadows since we're going to know each other. I've already deduced that you can only be Dr. Humphrey Choad.
Oh, you want to take a look at your handiwork, Bugman? Unlike you, I can't remove my mask. It's a bit more permanent now since you burned my face off.
Oh, gross. Oh, jeez. Oh, man, I shouldn't have had fried chicken earlier today. I think I'm going to get sick. Can you get back in the shadows?
God damn it, you bastard. But no matter. You're going to pay severely for what you've done to me.
If you're looking for sympathy, Choad, forget it. After all, at least I didn't murder innocent people with explosive dysentery.
They weren't innocent. Oh, you elite snobs had no time for the likes of Dr. Humphrey Choad. I had to claw my way to the top, and I was always kicked down by the rest of you at the Peccadillo Club. Oh, I plotted my revenge on you. And besides, those idiots, all they had to do was pay me, and they wouldn't have exploded. But, well, some of them ran out of money. I guess I didn't really plan on that. But anyway, once you interfered in my plans, it occurred to me only someone with the type of money that my chosen victims could be capable of being Bugman. But it was a matter of finding out which one. I knew through mind-controlled hookers I could lure you in. And all I had to do was to use my gut-ritus virus to extort that idiot over at Trollops, and of course my former colleague with his brain-control technology, Professor Strokerod. And eventually one of you would fall into the trap. As predicted, that was you, Bob. And now, while you took your little nap after falling into my basement under the remains of my home, I place the mind-controlled earbuds in your ears.
What?
Once activated, I'll have complete control of your mind, and I'll force you to transfer all your wealth into my accounts.
What?
After which, I'm going to force you to drink from this vial filled with gut-rightitis.
What?
As I laugh as your ass explodes your guts all over the floor.
What?
So long, Bugman.
No. Oh, got to get free. Oh, can't do it. Wait, only one weapon left. Of course.
My cicada call. Hey, that disturbing noise. Hey, stop it. Stop it, I say. Why aren't you obeying my commands? I don't understand. Oh no. His bug-like noise is interfering with the brain control signals. Damn it. Alright, to hell with you and your money. I'm going to kill you now with this gut-rightitis.
Oh, God, the noise. Oh, no. It's broken the vial. It's all over me. Oh, no.
Get the antidote.
Find it. Oh, God.
Oh, shit. Looks like my cicada call was too powerful. The laboratory's catching on fire. Hey, Dr. Choad, maybe I could help you find the antidote if you, let me loose from the chair here. Screw you, Bugman. I'm gonna leave you to the fate you left to me.
What?
Burn! Here, I do have one remote control that still works. The remote control for the chair. I'll turn it around and dump you right into the fire right behind you. I found the antidote. So long, Bugman.
Oh, no.
Wait a minute. I don't understand. Why aren't you burning?
I don't know. In all the hysterics, I forgot. My costume is flame retardant.
That's flame retardant, you idiot.
Oh, no. Oh, I'm trapped. But so are you. We'll burn to death together, Bugman.
That's where you're wrong, Choad. Because even though I might risk some amount of burning, it won't be anywhere near what you're going to get. Because in order to escape this chair, I can simply remove my hands from my gloves and my feet from my boots. And then make use of my bug-like ability to climb walls to climb right out of this basement. So long, Choad.
But,
And so Bugman makes good his escape, leaving Dr. Choad to his fiery fate. And while treating the burns on his feet, Captain Thighs and the police arrive.
So I guess this Dr. Choad is now extra crispy. Perhaps, Captain Thighs. But if by some stroke of twisted fate he survived even this, I must warn you, he accidentally infected himself with his gut-rightitis virus. So you mean, yes, we may yet encounter a future shitty crime scene.
Oh no, is this true? Well, perhaps we'll find out in a future adventure of Bugman.
Bugman was written, produced, and performed by me, Douglas Nailsin. Music came courtesy of Kevin MacLeod and other public domain sources.